Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Gigi. I talk about just miscellaneous shit. Okay, today we are going to be talking about 90 Day Fiance. Um, First things first, I'd like to say that I miss how how much more realer this show used to be, cause we are on season 11 now, and I'm all caught up, and I don't know, y'all. This just ain't it. This people at TLC, this ain't it. This ain't it. But yeah, they don't give me much to work with. But we're gonna jump right into it. Okay. So first couple we are going to talk about is Juan and Jessica. Okay, Juan is from Colombia. Jessica is from Wyoming. Boom fuckistan. Okay. So I guess they met on a cruise ship, and Jessica went on a cruise. They met on the cruise ship, and Juan was living his bachelor life, being a hoe, signing it up, okay, and they formed a relationship or whatever, I guess. In my eyes, I feel like Jessica was supposed to be a one night stand, and that's it. But one thing led to another, and they ended up having a kid together. And here we are. I'm not saying Juan don't like this lady or love this lady, but it's just from what I see, I don't think I don't know, baby. I just feel like he's trying to do the right thing by trying to be in his kid's life. And it's just like I don't know. I don't know. So Juan is not interested in living in Wyoming. I don't think a normal person would be interested in living in Wyoming. Okay, Jessica lives in shit kicker country. Okay, oh my god. Plus, she got two other kids, two other badass kids, girl, and she ain't got no doors in her house. Not even on her own room. Like Jessica, she gives me. She's one of those girls that get lost in being a mom. Like she thinks, oh, because I have kids now, a mom is everything I will ever be for the rest of my life. It's like, girl, like I understand you live in the middle of nowhere, but it's like, it's more to life than being a fucking mom. Like, Jessica, come on, no doors on your fucking bedroom door, no doors, no way, no way. Did I say no doors on the bedroom door? No, no doors on your bedroom. Like, girl, girl. So that means like these kids are just running in and out everywhere freely. Okay, Jessica, if it works for you, if you like it, I love it. Anyways, Juan is not interested in living in no fucking Wyoming, okay? Like Jessica keeps trying to make Wyoming seem like it's like a poppin' place. Like, yeah, it's bars here, it's a theory here, it's this, that, and it's nothing. It's nothing. It sticks in probably like 7 businesses. Like Jessica, you know damn well this is nothing like what Juan is used to. Juan is used to like city life. Juan is used to being in different cities, period. Okay? Because he used to be on a cruise. He's used to being in different popping cities, you know, every other day of the week. And you brought him here. You get what I'm saying? I feel like not for nothing, like you probably hyped up Wyoming to be something that it wasn't before, since before he even got to Wyoming. Yeah. Yeah, hell no. So in the latest episode, right, we find out that he wants to go back to working on the cruise. Okay, like he wants that like real bad. Like Juan Juan he wants to go back to like cruise life. This Wyoming, this slow ass rural ass life, that's not for him. It's not. So I feel like at some point they're gonna have to come to a compromise and get the fuck up out of there, you know, or Juan's just gonna have to eat it. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, and let me check. I'm just checking my notes. I'm looking down. So there's not a lot of money making opportunities for Juan out there, and I understand why he'd want to go back on that cruise. Cause like, girl, like I said, it's nothing but cows and 7 businesses out there. Okay, so and this is coming. I'm a girl that came from the sticks too. Like, cause I understand rural country ass life. That's just not for anybody. That'll drive anybody crazy. Anybody. Okay. So, you know, just I don't see how she don't see where he's coming from. Get what I'm saying? It's like, girl, you don't look around. You don't see how it's like only 7 businesses around here. That means everybody in this town is working at these 7 businesses here. There's like, girl, there's no opportunity for work. For work. She said, "Oh, you could work at a bar." What? And have everybody in the town pass around the same $20? No. No. Anyways, next couple we got is Sean and Aaliyah. Child. Okay, so I feel like Sean brought this girl over here to waste her time. And I hate that for her. Okay. She came over here. First of all, let's get this. Sean and Aaliyah, to me, they have no chemistry at all. And I feel like it goes beyond the age gap. It goes beyond the cultural differences. They have no chemistry. Even if Aaliyah was, because Sean's what, 62? Even if Aaliyah was 62 and Sean was 62, I feel like they'd still have no chemistry. Even if Sean was 25 and Aaliyah is 25, they'd have no chemistry. They don't. They don't have chemistry. Like, she doesn't seem like that's somebody she'd be into. I don't know. I don't know. Something's just up with that. I don't know. So Sean was married for like 14 years, he said, and he, switched teams. I'm not saying like sexuality is something that you can switch or whatever, but it is the girls say it's fluid, so who knows. But either way, Sean is gay now, okay? He is gay. And he fell in love with Aaliyah back when, Aaliyah was identifying as a guy, right? But Aaliyah doesn't want that no more. Aaliyah, wants to be, not wants to. Aaliyah is a woman. She's a girly now. And Sean's not attracted to that. Get what I'm saying? So yeah. Let me see. His head scares me. He has a big head and it doesn't fit his body. It's scary. It's very scary to me. I don't know. Anybody else feel like that? I don't know. Let me see. They are boring. I will say that. I hope she doesn't marry him for real, because not for nothing, he's very condescending towards her. Yeah, I'm not a fan of how he talks. Makes like little, and she's mentioned this before, but like he makes like little snide jokes about like her not understanding something. First of all, y'all, you're 62, she's 25. She's from Brazil, you're from America. Okay. Like, it's just too many variables. She's not interested in the shit you're interested in, and you're not interested in the shit she's interested in. Like, why are we trying to force? That's my whole thing. Why are we trying to force this relationship? Like, girl, it's either like she's trying to get him to pay for, her transitioning surgeries or something, and like, I don't know, they probably like made a pact to get on the show, get some coin, and then like I don't know, that's just how I think. Okay. But yeah, you cannot, like, I don't know, they just don't seem like a real couple to me. She don't seem like she like him. He don't look like or seem like he like her. I just feel like they should just go their separate ways, and I hope she doesn't end up marrying him at the end of this season. But who knows, child? I don't know. Next couple is Stevie and Maddie. Is you gay? Do your mama know you gay? You gay. Anyways, y'all remember that fucking joke? People used to say it all the time at school, whatever. Be like, is you gay? Do your mama know you gay? And you be like, no, and then be like, oh, nigga, you gay. But anyways, that's basically all Stevie and Maddie's storyline is. Is you gay? And back in Iran, ... Okay, so let me see. So Maddie has asked Stevie multiple times. First of all, this whole thing started with Maddie coming to Stevie's house. I believe she lives in Mississippi. She and Jessica, they like confuse me. I get confused with them sometimes because like they both live in like Boomfuckistan, you know, and yeah. But anyways, they have similar traits and similar physical characteristics too. Blonde hair, blue eyes. It's just same shit going on. Anyways, so what kicked off the gay allegations, the gay rumors, okay, is that Stevie brought Maddie back to her house, and he discovered that like she got all kinds of paintings and stuff of women, bucket nakeds all over the place, okay, and he learned that hey, this bitch is drawing or painting women bucket naked. Get what I'm saying? So because of that, he's like, is you gay?" Like, and I just feel like this is so like stupid. This is kind of stupid to me. But anyways, like so, cause like she yeah, America's different. America's different. Maddie, you know this. You bring it up every single time you see anything happen outside. Like, like America is different. Get what I'm saying? So, um, he sees the pictures. But my thing is like, I feel like if I were in Stevie's position, I don't know if she paints these at her own house. Does she paint these at home? Let's say if she's painting them at home, right? Because I'm assuming she's painting them at the house. That's why there's so many, you know, naked pictures at the house, naked drawings at the house. So I'm assuming if she's doing this outside her own in her own crib, right? She'd feel more comfortable doing it with female clients, like nude portraits of female clients, than she would inviting a man. And we all know how, just men could take it, they take shit from 0 to like 1,000. Okay. So she'd probably feel more comfortable doing that with doing the nude portraits with females than she would with a man because men, you never know. You get what I'm saying? They're creepy like that. I'm sorry. So yeah, okay. In America, clothes are taken off more. That's just how it is. Okay, shit's way more liberal than it was in Iran. Get what I'm saying? And I understand why he came over here. Iran sounds like a traumatizing place. Okay, but yeah, as crazy as America is, Iran sounds crazier. Like simple shit he's blown away by. Yeah, that's amazing to me. That's amazing. So let me see. His accent is suspiciously great. It's real good. He sounds like he's faking it sometimes. Cause like I don't know. I don't know. Now if you were to tell me that okay, they get married and Stevie, no, not Stevie, but Maddie ends up leaving this girl at some point and going, rogue or whatever. Like, I don't think he's gonna go back to Iran, but like, I feel like he's just gonna, do his own thing. Kind of like how Muhammad did Danielle. I can see that happening, and I would not be surprised. Now back to the gay rumors, the gay allegations. Um, Stevie hasn't like outright denied it, right? But at this point, I feel like I mean, it's well within his right to like know, okay, who he's getting married to, the type of person he's getting married to. But like with him pushing it, I kind of feel like, damn, do you want her to be gay? Like I don't understand. Like I don't know. Them two are weird, weird boots. Okay. Next couple we got is Joan and Greg. Joan and Greg. Okay. um, I don't know, y'all. Like, with how 90 Day Fiance is going right now, how overproduced it is, all these stories are like, just they're giving highly produced, highly fake, highly scripted. I don't know. But y'all ever think, and this is a sidebar from Joan and Greg. I didn't even get started on them. But like y'all ever think these like like when they shoot the scene when they get off the not when they get off the airplane, but like, when they meet in the airport, do y'all ever think like those scenes are fake? I do. I do. I do. I would not be surprised if TLC told Maddie, okay, like, okay, maybe he's been in the country already, like for weeks, years, months, who knows. I would not be surprised if TLC were to tell him, hey, get a suitcase. Don't even fill it up with nothing or anything, right? Get a suitcase and we're going to film this scene at the airport and you're going to act like you're meeting Stevie for the first time. I would not be surprised if that was the case. Because that's how it comes off in some of these, like, um, scenes, like when they first meet them at the airport. I don't even think these people are coming from, they, now they might be coming from like another country, but I don't think these people are coming straight from the country that they're coming from, if that makes sense. Okay, I believe like these people must have been like in the United States. This is all fake. Get what I'm saying? I don't know. If you understand what I'm saying, let me know. Okay, because these scenes don't be getting real no more. They don't. Anyways, okay. Anyways, let me see. Next couple is Joan and Greg. Okay, Joan, Greg. It's giving sitcom. It's giving Bob Hart's Abby Shola. Y'all ever seen that show? You ever heard of it? Girl, I seen one episode and it wasn't on purpose. Baby, I was pretty much held hostage when I was watching that shit. But anyways, that's another story for another time. Okay. But Joan and Greg, another story that gives fake boots. Just odd. I don't know. But Joan, let's start with Greg. Greg makes bread for a living. Not figuratively. Literally. He makes bread and I wouldn't even say it's for a living. He's still living with his mom. Okay. He and Joan, I don't know how long they've been together, but like, they're a thing, they did the K1 visa. She's coming over and whatnot. Joan is from Uganda. Greg's from Long Island, New York. Forgot to say that. But Joan is from Uganda, okay? Joan is, correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm not even saying this to be ignorant or anything. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Joan said she is the director of a nonprofit organization. She said that was her job back in Uganda. Now, how can that be lucrative? How can being the director of a nonprofit organization be a job? Get what I'm saying? Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought nonprofit organization means that like, yeah, y'all don't really do this for like y'all might get donations and stuff, but like, are you just living off donations? I don't know. Joan. I do not know. But like, not for nothing. Even then, Joan is doing better. Joan was doing better than what Greg has been doing. Get what I'm saying? It sounded like Joan had her shit together before Greg was even in the picture. Okay. So yeah. She's come to America, whatever, and he doesn't tell her that they're going to be living with his mom until like last minute. And I hate when they do this on these shows, like, that's something a lot of these couples, the person from America often like hits them at last minute with like important information. For example, Shekinah and Sarper. Shekinah and Sarper, okay? We'll get into them later, but she pretty much let him know that like, yeah, we're gonna be living in a small ass apartment, and whenever I have clients, because I work out my small ass apartments. Whenever I have clients, your ass is going to have to raise up out of here and go find something to do. Crazy, crazy. I hate how they do that at last minute. I feel like that's so disrespectful. But okay. At that moment, I would have turned my ass around because I'm not living with no man's mama. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't. I can't. Anyways. So, let me see. What are some notes I have for this? It's just the storyline gets fake. So the mom is mad at Joan because she's showering too much, right? Like even the 2 showers was too much for the mom. What's her name? Lucille, Greg's mom. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Girl, like what do you mean 2 showers is too much? What do you mean? Like, mind you, the mom, they got a garden out back. They got chickens and stuff. So you mean to tell me like when you go and like tend to the chickens, tend to your garden in the backyard, do you not go take a shower after? Do you sit your dirty ass on the sofa or something? Because like, how do you not understand why somebody would want to take 2 showers a day? Now Joan takes 3. She says sometimes she takes 3, and that's understandable. Get what I'm saying? Now bill wise, I understand what she's saying, but yeah, she's just making something. She's just making it be something that it shouldn't have to be. It's like she's putting 20 on 10 with this. Get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, what the fuck? Like, anyways, how could you not get somebody having to shower, not even wanting to, but having to shower 2-3 times a day? Now 4, bitch, you're tripping. You're tripping. Okay, but anyways, some people got to shower at night, and then like when they wake up in the morning, they take a little quick 1-2 1-2 in the shower. It doesn't even have to be a full shower. I don't know, but 2 showers a day is not like unheard of. Get what I'm saying? I don't know. She made it seem like it was just something unheard of. I'm like, girl, how often are you showering, mama? Anyways, it told me a lot about you than it told me about Joan. But anyways, latest episode, okay? She took out them faux locks. I hated those faux locks so bad. When she took them faux locks out, I was like, yes, yes. Because, like, I'm not too much into telling other people what to do with their hair, okay? Especially black women. But them faux locks, girl, it wasn't that like they were bad, but they were just like, it was just so bulky. Like if they were installed properly, okay, it would have been cute. But girl, she had like 15 packs of hair in her head for no reason. Joan, girl, don't do that no more. Anyway, anyways, um, so at one point in the season, Joan tells the mom that she got to leave the house more. Okay, she tells Greg's mom, the one that's paying the bills, the one that owns the house, that she got to leave the house more because she want to be together with Greg more. Oh, girl. No, ma'am. Lucille, see, that's the one time I was on Lucille's side this whole season. Because, what? How you gonna tell me I gotta leave my house? At that moment, your shit would have been outside. You and that boy can find somewhere else to live. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I would. And then they just skated over it. So, like, just ain't no way. It would have been beef forever over that comment. What the fuck you mean I gotta leave my motherfucking house? Girl. Ain't no way. Girl, I was just astonished. Like, Joan? Okay, anyways. Next couple we got is Mark and Mina. Ciao. Mark and Mina. I know Mina better than me if she stays with Mark. I don't know if this is for the show. This is probably like the realest like story we got on this season. Mark and Mina, okay? But every episode we've seen Mina and she's been crying her heart out, okay? Something just has gone wrong. She's interacting with his family. Like, it's just too much. Girl, I would not have stayed. I will tell you that. I do not have patience for the stupid shit. And Mark's family is the stupid shit. Okay, like oh God. It's the way that like they try to exclude her and the child, because Mark and Mina got a kid together. It's the way they try to exclude Mina and her child from, and it's like not blatant, but like it's what they're trying to do. Like you could tell that's what they're trying to do, and I just don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay, I feel like the first sign that we're not welcome, baby, I would have been out with my baby. Take care of my babies. Oh, oh. Y'all remember it's not right, but it's okay. What Whitney said? Pay my own light bill. Take care of my babies. Oh. Oh. Anyways, okay. Yeah, so yeah, dealing with that family. I am not the type of girl that be like, okay, I gotta be friends with his family in order to be with him. Girl, no. No. I would have, me, fucking with me, I would have told the whole family to go fuck off. They would have hated me. I would have gave them a valid reason to hate me. I'm not gonna lie. She better than me. But anyways, the daughter, okay, and I'm trying to be like respectful about this. I don't even know why, but the daughter's face, you could tell what kind of party she vote for just by looking at her. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, child. But yeah. So the daughter brings up the prenup, okay, in front of the family. That's manipulative. Okay, I feel like the daughter has too much say in what that man does, how that man uses his PENIS. I don't like it. I don't like it, and I don't like the fact that Mark just allows it. Mark has no backbone. Mark allows anybody to disparage his wife. He probably let anybody disparage a child, okay, and do nothing about it. Nothing. The family is mad at Mina. They're using this excuse of her being 4 hours late to, I guess, a get together that they were supposed to have in Paris. They're using that. They're still harping on this. After all this time, they're using as the excuse to be mad at her. Baby, that was in Paris. That was how many months ago? How many years ago? Get the fuck over it. Get the fuck over it. So what? She was late. So what? She was late. Girl, you guys are proving why she wouldn't want to hang out with y'all in the first place. Get what I'm saying? I'd be late to that shit too. Who the fuck would want to hang out with y'all? Y'all are not welcoming. Y'all judgmental, okay? Like, hello? No, y'all don't. No. Like, Mina has been stressed every single episode. Like, when she first came in, Mina was looking great, okay? Hair done, nails done, everything done. Well, I can't really tell if her nails is done, but like, she was looking great. She was looking really, really put together. As the episodes go on, Mina, I'm sorry, girl, it's looking rough. You looking rough, okay? I know they say hard wig, soft life, but you didn't pack no flat iron, no curler, okay? You don't want to stop at the CVS get some nail polish? I don't know if y'all noticed this, but Mina's nail polish has been chipped. Chipped boots. Okay? Like, baby, if you gonna, like, girl, first of all, you gotta let these motherfuckers know that, like, baby, I don't need this shit, first of all. Like, if you can't tell me Mina hasn't dated anybody. You can't tell me that Mark is Mina's first baller, okay? Mina looks like she's been dated ballers, this, that, and the third. Like, she don't need that shit. And, like, I feel like you gotta show that shit, Mina. You coming up with like chip nail polish, your hair looking the way it looked, okay? Still look better than the daughter though. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That one picture they put up where Mina and Jordan were sitting together, and I'm like, damn, she ate you up, bitch. Rightfully so, and that's why you mad, ho. But anyway, anyways, anyways, um, yeah, mama, it's just like I feel like these people are taking away from her slowly as each episode goes by. Like the family, her son can't come over. Like she is stressed. Mina is stressed. Child, Mina, if this is what you want to do, do it. I just know I would have been in Paris with my child. Just send a check. Send a check. Send a check. I don't need the shits. I don't need the shits. Okay? She is from the home of Coco Chanel. Is Chanel from Paris? I don't know. But like they keep treating her like she's from some, that's another thing. They keep treating her like she's from some third world country. Like she's destitute and like I don't know what her finances were. But like, you can't tell me again, like Mina had to have dated ballers before. Get what I'm saying? I like you can't tell me like Mark is her first baller. But yeah, like they keep trying to treat her like she's some destitute like third world country girl, and like the girl, she came from Paris. She came from France. Hello? Like I cannot with them. I cannot with them. Like, girl, Mark, I would have left you there with your family. No way. No way. You're not even fine enough to even put up with this. I'm sorry, girl. The money better be good. Anyways, I'm tough. I'm tough on this review, girl. I'm sorry. All right, we gonna slide onto that's my cat if you hear him in the background. Anyways, Shekinah and Sarper. Okay, I don't too much know the background of Shekinah and Sarper, to be honest, because the first couple episodes I fast forwarded through the story. They're just so weird to me. Not gonna lie, and they do give fabricated. They do give staged. They do give scripted down. Like I wasn't too much feeling it. Okay, it gives sitcom. I didn't sign up for it. I thought this was a reality show. But anyways, but like from the small snippets I've seen, right? Sarper, he has redeeming qualities. Okay. Like because of Sarper, that's the main reason why I'm watching them too. Like I actually stopped fast forwarding through their segments as much as I used to. I still do it, but not as much as I used to. So, Sarper is just like, I don't know, girl. Like Shekinah is Sarper. First of all, okay, so let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. So she brings him to her house, okay? As I said before, she does business out her house, and whenever she's doing business out her house, she needs this man. She's telling this man that he has to get the fuck up out of there and go find something to do. Because she don't want him in the house while she got female clients, not even tucked away in the other room. And I kind of understand why. Okay, I kind of understand like Shekinah, get your money, girl, but like, why tell him that when he gets there? Why didn't you tell him that before? Like y'all got into the flight, flew all the way over here. See, that's the tricky shit. I'm not here for. So yeah, they get into an argument. Okay, about Sarper being depressed, that like he's over here, he can't make no money, he gotta leave the house every time, she got a client, and she does eventually get her own studio because like, girl, the TLC checks, they must have hit or something. I don't think this is their first season on the 90-day franchise as a whole. I feel like they were on some other spinoff before this, but yeah. Anyways, let's fast forward to this latest episode, because yeah. And then let's go back a little bit. I lied. So Shekinah, okay, has Sarper meet her daughter, okay, after he gets here. After they fill the K1 visa, he gets here and everything gets approved and shit like that. So she has him meet his daughter after all that, okay? Which I find crazy, because like if you are serious with a guy to the point where you feel like you're gonna get engaged, you even feel like you're gonna get engaged or whatever, I feel like wouldn't you want your child to meet the person that you're dating, you're serious with? Get what I'm saying? Like me, I don't know, just life doesn't work out like, by the book. So I'm gonna let her go with that, okay? But it's just I felt like it was so weird for him to have to meet the daughter after, you know, the engagement was all said and done with. Like, I don't know. But that's life. That's life. Some things just don't happen, you know, by the books. Like, you can't control it. You can't control when that man felt like, uh, proposing or whatever. You just can't control it. So yeah, fast forward to um the latest episode. Okay. Um so back to the prenup thing, right? So Sarper and Shekinah, there's another trope on this show that I don't like. I don't like when like the person from America brings the partner from the foreign country around their friends, and the friends pretty much, verbally jump them, and they have to like they're supposed to kiss ass or something. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And at this dinner, right, that's what was going down. It was all Shekinah's friends. It was Shekinah, and then it was Sarper. Shekinah knows all these people. Sarper don't know these people. Okay. So her friends are coming at him like with stupid ass questions, right? And somebody brings up the topic of prenups. Bitch, ain't no way I'm talking about a girl. I will pull my homegirl to the side, okay, and be like, okay, away from cameras, mind you. I will pull my homegirl to the side and be like, hey, baby, are you getting a prenup? Because I am interested. I'm not going to lie. And if you are friends with me, you know that's something that I'm going to ask. Get what I'm saying? But to bring it up in front of the partner, that's like a little intrusive, don't you think? Because like that has to do with finances, shit that you own. Like that's none of your business, bitch. That's none of your business. Like, as it, like, what the hell? And then here, Shekinah goes, she's letting them talk and ask these stupid ass questions. Like, that's none of their business. I hate when prenups are brought up in front of in a group setting. Like, girl, no. I'm not talking about that shit with you. First of all, y'all names is not going to be on this damn prenup. I'm not talking about this shit with y'all. Hello? The fuck? So, anyways, Sarper was like, yeah, I'll do a prenup, whatever. I'll do a funky ass little prenup. But I'm gonna add a clause of mine on my own. You currently weigh 128, so I want you to know that I'm gonna be weighing you in every month or so, and if you go every pound over 128 you go, okay, I'm gonna be charging you $5,000 per pound. Cool. And I feel like that's something he purposely did to counteract or counter their stupid ass question, because like really that's none of their fucking business. So like if we really want to get to talking stupid, we could talk stupid. Get what I'm saying? And then here she kind of stupid ass go, oh yeah, I'll sign it. And here her friends go, no girl, no, you might gain weight, bitch. Like, this is so stupid. But yeah, like I just don't like the topic of prenups on this show. Okay, let's bring it up. I'm 100,000% for prenups. Okay. Like when you get married, it's a contract. They say marriage is a business. Kind of, sort of is. It's a business that involves love. So it's just one of the many contracts you sign in a marriage. A prenup is kind of like, for how I see it, it's like a will in case the marriage dies. That's just what it is. In case the marriage dies, here's what's going to happen. And people, like, they look at prenups like, oh my gosh, like, you think I'm a gold digger? You think, like, no. Actual, like, decent prenup has shit that, not, what was it? What word am I looking for? It has shit that benefits both sides. Okay? So, like, when you get that first prenup, you don't have to go with that. Like, you counter give them a counter prenup or whatever, like, like negotiate. A fair exchange is not a robbery. So, you know, when two people are getting married, you could like do that. You could, you know, hook this prenup up, to the point where it's beneficial for both parts. That's it. That's it. People look at prenups as, oh, that means one partner gets to like leave in right off into the sunset with like all the fucking money bags and shit, and I'm left destitute. No, no, mama, no. I hate how you know, when it comes to, for example, the Mark and Mina situation with a woman, right? Well, these are all involving women, but like with the Mark and Mina situation, they're making it seem like she's a gold digger or whatever, in that she's coming for Mark's assets. But I feel like as a wife, as his soon-to-be wife, she has rights to that. Get what I'm saying? Like, hello, hello. So like, just because they sign a prenup doesn't mean like all his assets are going to him and him only. Stupid bitch. Okay. No. No. His assets are, it just lets you know how the assets are being broke down or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's a good prenup. That's a good prenup. If from my understanding, right? Prenups have things that benefits both sides. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But yeah. Yeah. So when Mina says like, hey, I want like this clause put in the prenup, like you gotta adopt my son. There you go. There you go. I hate how like when prenups are brought up on the show and you have like a couple with Mark and Mina and they paint her out to be a gold digger. No. No, she's not being a gold digger. Your father, Jordan, not lured, but like money was part of what attracted Mina to your father. Point blank period. And your father knew that. Your father knew that. You think Mark doesn't know that, like, hey, if I use money, I could, date, you know, it makes it easier to date women. Get what I'm saying? It opens his options up more. You don't think Mark knows that? Okay? He knows that. And that's why he used his money to like, learn Mina, because like you can't tell me Mina would give him what you call it, any type of attention, okay, if he wasn't like, well to do. Get what I'm saying? That's just it. So, you know, you use your money to get these people, these girls over here, right? You flash this, you got a plane, you got the house, you got, you got everything. Don't you think like that's gonna play a factor in the marriage too? Like, the hell, she's not here for her health. She's not here for her health. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and it's the same way, vice versa. You wouldn't be dating Mina if she wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? Bad as in good. Okay. You wouldn't be here, you know, you wouldn't be procreating with her, period, if Mina wasn't good looking. So y'all are both bringing something to the table. Now, y'all see that as valuable? Go ahead. Okay. But like to pretend that like money isn't a part like that of what they got going on. Hello? Yeah, baby, no. No. But anyways, that's what I got for this review of season 11 of 90 Day Fiance. This was kind of a long video. I am sorry, but I'm a yapper a little bit. It could have been longer, honestly, because I really could have went in depth. But I'll save that for like, I don't know, maybe I'll go live on TikTok or something. But anyways, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like it, follow, please. And I'll talk to y'all later or whatever. Yeah, bye.